We're about to enter the hospital Treviglio. The situation is dramatic. When we enter in this hospital close to the border, the sense of emergency is spreading out like the virus. There have been 306 positive cases and 55 deaths up to last night. There are no more hospital beds, right? We don't have hospital beds in the ICU. So this is our fight. We open up new beds, we put ventilators, we put the oxygen and the masks. It is really a fight against time. And we feel that maybe we have lost this fight. But we don't want to lose the war. We need more aid. And Italy is going to pull out their claws and they're going to come back. But we need more doctors and other regions that will treat patients coming from Lombardy. So this is how the patients are admitted. Yes, in this unit. The emergency room is full and the personnel is exhausted. And there are no more beds in the ICU. As you can see, these are some of the patients that have to be in the hallway. Fever is high. You're young. How old are you? What's your temperature? Are you scared? Yes, because at home I have also my children. What is this? This is the ICU, where the more serious patients are admitted. In this unit, where before you will see the birth of children, it became an ICU, where the serious patients are admitted. He can't come in. So you say that soon we'll have to intubate the patient. Yes, we are evaluating the situation with the anesthesiologists. So you're the ones that had to choose for a patient, right? Actually, for quite a few patients, now we're going to the department to do a checkup of the situation. Psychologically, how is everyone doing? It is tough. The longer the situation goes by, the tougher it gets, because this virus is hitting a lot of people. And younger, we're seeing cases of younger people, and not everyone makes it. And when the ones that actually makes it are few, it is really hard to go home with that thought in your head. So how about their feeding? Where it's possible, we're trying to use a little opening in their little helmet. Others will have to use a little tube. That can eat by themselves. What is this noise that I can hear? Is it coming from the little protection helmets? Yes, indeed. This is the noise of the pressure because it's a continuous flux, and that guarantees a good oxygenation. We are about to enter into the ICU. We'll probably have to change the cover on our shoes, and this is where the most serious cases are admitted, the ones that will need to be intubated. So this is where the ones, the more serious patients are, the ones with serious complications. Yes, these are serious breathing complications. They are attached to very complex machinery that dispenses different types of drugs. When I come here in the ICU in the hospital of Treviglio, 2 beds have just freed up, but only 1 in the ICU. For now, we have 2 free beds. It's a miracle, but in a very extreme situation, we would add 1 additional bed into the ICU. There is 1 of us for 6, 7, even 10 patients, and it's a huge workload, but we're happy to do it. It's not a problem. So let's see how it goes, and we really hope that with this, no one leaves their homes. After wearing the mask, hours after hours, yes, I put it on this morning, and I can still use it for longer. It leaves a mark, right? Yes, some of us have already developed signs because of the contact with the mask. So this is another patient. Why are they on their belly? It is done to improve their ventilation, and they have to stay in that position for about 18 hours. What is this noise that I hear? It's an alarm that is ringing, and here is the nurse. So these are the alarms that we hear all day long, with which we live. They explained to me that since February, no one has left the hospital, none of the patients. The ones that have left have either been transferred to a different hospital, or worse, they didn't make it. It is really dramatic if things don't go well. Who is at home will not see their loved ones anymore. They will hear a voice from someone they don't know, without a voice, without a face that says what are the conditions of their loved ones. And sometimes, as it happened to me last night, in the middle of the night, we had to call again and tell them that the patient had deceased. It means that they will not see their loved ones nor their body. These people have seen their loved ones leaving the house with their coat on and the keys and the cell phone, and then they will find just a closed casket. That is the only thing that they will see. They ask us whether the bodies can be blessed, and we will have a priest from outside the ICU giving their blessing. And we have to explain also that we cannot give the body back, and it's really difficult to explain why they cannot see them anymore. So it's really heart-wrenching when they tell you, okay, please give them the last goodbye on my behalf. Here in Bergamo, it seems to be a desolated land. There is no room for even the dead bodies. And here in the hospital, 5 of them have passed away last night. And this is the morgue, where the other people have deceased. Every note has the name of the patient and the date and the hour of their decease.